Ready, set, and
go. And don't forget to soak in this opening.
Oh,
This is the last time you'll ever hear it.
Oh, no, I have the song on my phone.
Well, yeah, I mean, last time you hear it
It's
before
crying
the
now that when we hear it.
rewatch it. Oh, when we thought that was Naomi.
Yeah. I'll never get over the fact that when you saw
Dude,
Naomi...
it's Goth Girl!
Yeah, when you guys saw Naomi, you immediately all screamed, Goth Girl! And then when actual Goth Girl...
In our defense, it was like the first female character that like existed in the show.
And in your defense, in the opening, her hair does look a lot darker.
Exactly.
Just shut the fuck up, Matsuda. Jesus. Oh my god, is this a Matsuda episode?
Yeah, baby! The episode is titled Matsuda. Let's fucking go!
You better not fucking die.
Is this the equivalent to the beach episode?
You'll find out. Watch. I fucking love Matsuda.
Watch, Matsuda's gonna solve the whole fucking... Why is
Matsuda's
L
gonna
eating
become
a donut
Kira.
like that?
Don't you remember he literally ate a donut like that earlier in the show?
Yo, Matsuda's gonna solve the whole fucking
Matsuda's
thing.
gonna snap.
I love you. So please, don't tell me you're going home now. Instead, say you'll stay.
They're beneficial for Yotsuba are concentrated around the weekends.
Oh, is he gonna go in?
The last thing I want to be is dead weight.
Mogi's been incredibly efficient from the start.
Quiet, Matsuda. This is not the time to be fooling around.
It's not his specialty. And could you get me another cup of coffee?
This episode is gonna be about him getting that cup of coffee.
Oh,
No, the cup of coffee! No!
Hello, Matsu, get over here.
I guess he had to run off somewhere.
How much money does she make?
What?
Like, is she like an actual...
She's a model and an actress.
She's actually famous, yeah.
Damn.
Like, remember when everybody was like,
Crowding around
crowding
her
her?
in the
It's
school.
Misa Misa.
Mhm.
Misa Misa.
Knows if I could kill by just seeing a name and face? Is that what I'd do if I had that sort of power?
I don't know.
Yes.
Maybe.
It's true that there are lots of people around that the world could fight.
He's literally just going back into it.
Just to change
Uh.
Surely I wouldn't do that. No, I'm thinking too hard about this. There's no way anyone could murder so many people and not have any memory of it.
This is great. It's like transposing the character at the beginning of the story of like the hero's journey, like to the middle of it.
Cake at the patient to do it.
This isn't good. We're already short-handed enough as it is, and now we have to worry about Coil too.
Just say no.
It's quite alright. The detective known as Geraldo Coyle is me. Three of the greatest detectives in the world. L, Coyle, and Deneuve. They're all actually me.
I was literally in the middle of writing it down, L. God damn it.
I'll give you this strawberry and give you the secret of it.
Ella's he's the gold, silver, and bronze medal.
Yep. Did you also notice that Mogi took the strawberry and put it in his suit pocket?
Yeah.
What a guy.
What was the other? Deneuve?
Deneuve.
How do you spell that?
It's French, I don't know. French is a made-up language, so it's really
I'm
hard
just
to
gonna
speak.
spell it like that. D-U-E-D.
Oh, see, Matsuda's yellow.
Then there would have been no point in coming here.
Oh my god, what does this mean?
Wait, why isn't he purple?
Blue?
No,
Because he's
red and blue make purple.
Yeah, but he's not
But
smart
he-
like those two are.
Not this again. I'm too tired.
Is he supposed to resemble Misa's hair in that she's clinically stupid?
I don't know.
Oh my god, is he the good guy Misa?
I don't know.
Confidential meetings? All right. Not let anyone from Yotsuba figure out that we are investigating them. Realize that if they do notice, it means we won't be able to catch Kira.
Fucking Matsuda.
Matsuda. Mozzarella, come on.
If only I could hear just one thing, something important.
He's acting his detective vision.
I just heard someone say kill. Kira. There it is. Kira, they said it. What's that? Let's have Kira get rid of him. I heard it. They really are working with him. I did it. This is huge.
Oh.
Come on, you're used to getting coffee, just pretend to be somebody who gets coffee.
Right over there.
Stupid contacts. Oh, there it is. I better go wash it off. Patrick, you call that a distraction?
I had to go to the bathroom.
Yes, what is it?
It seems that it's coming from within the head office of the Yotsuba Group.
Sorry to barge in like this. My name is Taro Matsui. I'm an agent with Yoshida Productions. I just dropped by to ask if your company would be interested in using our top multi-talented
There we go.
Misa Amane as your new spokesperson.
Good cover.
There we
Good
go.
cover.
Here we
Good
go.
recovery. Now you just gotta dodge the down B up into up air and tuck it.
No. Matsuda can salvage this. I believe
Come
in
on,
Matsuda.
Matsuda.
Says the guy.
Redeem yourself.
Says the guy who flashback last episode was saying how annoying they thought Matsuda
Yeah.
was.
I was always on Team Matsuda. It was Gabe that said it was Matsuda.
Because he
was bad.
sucks.
How dare you?
Okay, I wasn't always on Team Matsuda. As you know, a few seconds ago, I was like telling him that he was dumb.
Yeah.
I'm fickle, but
He doesn't have anything
Okay.
I'm gonna say no, it's not.
Hello?
Yo, Matsui.
Miyazaki. Oh,
It's me, Asahi. It's been a while, buddy.
Asahi. Yeah, it's been a long time.
Doesn't sound like you're out right now. Don't tell me you're home already.
Yeah.
So, you by yourself?
Yeah, I'm by myself. What's up?
He's not with Misa Amane right now. Matsuda must be on his own. So, do you want to, go out drinking tonight? Huh? Right now? Oh, sorry. I'll have to pass tonight. Oh, what's the matter? Don't tell me your wallet is in trouble again.
In trouble? Yeah, that's right. Big troubles with money. You know me way too well.
Matsuda's saying he's in big trouble. No, that's too bad.
Like Matsuda's like, yo, I didn't realize I had a friend. Go drinking? Nah, man, I'm all too tight.
We have to consider that if Matsuda dies, our suspicions about the Yotsuba group will be confirmed.
Let's let him die.
That's the situation for the time being.
Meanwhile, Matsuda's like, get me the hell out of here.
I'm fighting for my life!
It's just a short trip by taxi.
Listen to me, Light. There is a chance that we may be able to save Matsuda, but we won't be able to do it without Misa's help. She'll listen to you and do what you say, won't she?
Yeah.
Maybe.
He's just like, dog, my son's a player.
Miyazaki and the others will be able to watch us from here. This is my way out.
Harem distraction.
Drink right up.
Misa's pretty good at this sort of thing.
Oh.
Excuse me, guys. I gotta go to the bathroom.
Check him first.
I think he.
Came here, we're having a meeting to determine who they get Kira to kill for them. I heard them say it clearly. There's no doubt they're behind this.
Yes, that is probably true.
Probably.
If you overhear them and they caught you, then they'll almost certainly be trying to kill you now.
I know. Do you think there's anything I can do to save myself?
Well, luckily you're still alive, so we may be able to save you. But for that to happen, you will have to die before they can kill you.
What?
I want you to listen to me very carefully.
Let me guess. The belt has like a shock thing in it to like
Stop your
to
heart
stop your heart for a bit.
Oh god, is he gonna pull an Epstein and hang himself with toilet paper?
But that's
Oh God.
that's
Nah, he's gonna shoot him 4 times in the head.
Here we go.
Hey, you're drunk. That's way too dangerous.
Don't worry, I'm just fine. I do this all the time.
Holy shit, Matsuda.
Whoa.
Holy shit, he's so cool!
God damn.
It's alright. No problem.
That's some acting right there.
He's gonna vomit, but not because he's drunk. Screaming in real time, falling in slow motion.
Yo, whose body did they replace? Who did they get?
Look, there's free slivers!
Well, we're lucky that he ended up tying right in front of us at any rate.
Matsuda's there. Man, what a guy. I hope he's okay.
Now this is an interesting thing.
While I'm aware of the fact that we're short-handed, I'm not very pleased about having to do this sort of thing myself.
He was one of the people carrying the guy, so he was out in public, just chilling.
Coil to see who Kira is?
They're trying to hire him to find who Al is.
Why do they want to know who Al is?
So they can
So they
kill
can kill
him.
Al.
Okay, yeah, my bad.
We've almost got them. So one of these people.
What was
What
that?
did he just eat whole?
A donut ball.
Oh, I thought it was a muffin.
But if there's supposed to be 8, why are there only 7?
Nah, they.
Because someone got scratched. Shit.
No.
Oh, Matsuda, you're less.
Matsu.
He fucking
I like.
He did it.
matzo ball soup over here.
I
Fucking
like the
nailed
Matsuda
it.
episode.
No, I like the Matsu episode as well.
He actually did something.
Yeah, this is a very fun episode for me. The first time I watched it, I was still in middle school, so I wasn't the brightest person. And I didn't realize they were fake killing Matsuda at first. And
So you thought he was
when
actually
he went
dead?
over the railing, I was like, oh, my boy!
I didn't say anything, but I wanted to say, because they were like, oh, you need to die, so then they'll think you're killed. Or you need to kill yourself to think you're dead. I wanted to say, it's like, oh, maybe he'll, like, jump off the side and then, like, catch the railing or something. But I'm like, nah, that's ridiculous. And then he went to the balcony, and I'm like, what? Was he actually doing it? But then he fell off, and there was
That's
this-
so crazy. The
the
fact that
mattress.
this guy got paid $2 million purely for the
technique.
search.
What's
Well,
with my hair?
$2 million to keep quiet, so it's $2 million for him to start searching, and then when he completes his research, they pay him an extra 8.
Yeah, I know, but he's still just getting $2 million just for looking around. Like
Well, I mean,
he just gets paid $2 million.
yeah. Pause.
Welcome to the wild, wild world of you're so good, people will hire you just to show up.
Yeah. Well, also,
Hey, some
And
people like
it's
getting
L.
some
And
people
it's-
like getting paid in advance. And
Well-
they're just like straight up, and I want this shit.
well, the
on
thing is
completion as
that
well.
they were stupid and revealed what they wanted from him immediately.
So they had to pay him
And
hush money.
So they have to pay him hush money because he basically said,
Well,
hey,
what if I
you
just
can
go
pay
to
me
the
you
police?
can either pay me $2 million to start investigating now, or you have to pay me $2 million just not to tell the police that you're Akira. So either way, they're out money.
I'm sure they can fucking afford it.
I like how L was like.
Well, did you see the one?
Keep in mind that they are up and coming CEOs.
Well,
They're not
Yeah,
CEOs
but
yet.
they're probably
You
still
heard-
making six
I mean,
figures.
you heard what Mr. Maybelline said. He said, "Pay him, pay the man."
I'm just saying, even when you're working for a big ass company
And,
like
you know,
this,
with,
even
like-
as even if you're not a CEO,
I'm sure they have the money, but I doubt anybody just likes going 2, 0, 0, 0.
I got the 3
Well,
more.
I mean, you also have to consider the fact that they
Yeah.
probably.
Government noticing expenses of your company. What is this $2 million for Mr. Coyle?
Well, I think it's
No,
also
new
very,
coils. It's a light.
It's also very possible that they each pooled in a certain amount of money. Because there's 7 of them, $2 million split 7 ways, probably. Because
But-
they're all paying for it.
Yeah, so we learned that L is the first, second, and third greatest detective on the
I
planet.
didn't know that.
Well,
That's
yeah,
the
it's not
point,
revealed
Gabe.
until this episode.
That's the point.
That's crazy.
He doesn't, so he can catch people who try to find
So
him.
has he always? He hasn't always hired Aber.
Iber?
They do
No.
seem
Do
like
they?
they were like kind of on his call
Oh,
like that, so
pointy.
they must be
Well-
like regulars.
Yeah, it's never really explained whether or not Ivor and Weddy are usually his go-to people because, yeah.
I mean, he did work with Naomi in the past.
Yeah,
Iber did?
Yeah,
Or
but he
not?
worked with
Oh,
her.
oh.
He worked with her as an FBI agent, though. And that was like through the FBI as an organization. These are 2 people he hires himself, and it's never really explained in the show whether he's hired them before or not.
So why does he do that? Why does he put
They
himself
have
out there for a
particularly.
second? No. Why does he put himself out there as like, oh, I'm the greatest detective in the world, but I'm also the
Well,
second and the third?
Probably for scenarios just like this.
Well, that's what he said. He said this is.
God, what a fucking genius!
You guys might have missed the dialogue because.
No, you said like people typically buy.
He said people who try to find me typically fall for this. He pretends to be other detectives so that when people try to find him, they contact those detectives and he knows that they're trying to find him.
What a fucking madman!
And also, it's just like,
God.
hey, it's like the United States having the first and second largest air forces in the world. It's just like, I'm the world's greatest detective. Oh, cool. Who's the second? And the third? This guy.
Me, myself, and I.
When do we start like counting other people? 15th slot.
You gotta wonder what is the disparity between him and the fourth.
The fourth.
The 4th grade.
Like-
I doubt the fourth is the 4th, 5th, and 6th. So
Or
I
is there even a 4th, 5th, and 6th, and it's just 1st, 2nd, and 3rd?
Do you even count the 4th, 5th, or 6th?
No,
greatest
because it's like, what are
detective
they gonna do?
Like, oh, you're gonna call the 4th greatest detective purposely? No, you're gonna go to the 3rd, 2nd, or 1st Definitely the first.
No,
but
you
then
go to
down
the
line.
first. No one's gonna go to maybe the second.
The first is the first because he's probably busy. So like.
Yeah. Well, the thing is if you go to the first greatest detective if you're not trying to find the first greatest. You don't go to the first famous detective if you're trying to find the first famous detective.
You go to
L.
the second.
You go to the second one.
Who are you? Too many $1 million. I'll crack this case. Okay, let's see. It was smooth.
Now you know how L is so rich.
Yeah.
It was smooth. Wait, does he just pocket that
Well,
money?
yeah, like he literally
yeah.
he was like, you have to pay me $2 million, but it's Ivor standing in as him, so
I am
he
so
gets the
curious.
money.
I'm so curious about L's backstory, like how he got to this point.
I'm telling you, there's no
Like-
way he wasn't like some kind of government-made like super detective. Like the government just made him this way. Because like no one's just born like,
Just come out of the pipe.
mother, it was you who birthed me.
Yeah, and or the fact that
Case closed.
or the fact that he sits unlike any human ever to exist ever, and eats his food unlike any human to exist ever.
How does?
You were
What
knocked
are
out by
his
the
back problems like?
Big.
Like
He's
what?
probably got severe
This-
scoliosis.
The back's only purpose is
Yeah.
to support the brain.
This bitch needs to go to a chiropractor for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Why do you think he keeps fucking?
Like in his knees too, from always just being like, oh my god.
Well, I mean, shit. You know that dude must be ripped because he can squat like that. It hurts my thighs to even attempt it.
I mean, did you see his tennis skills?
Yeah, and you saw the way he kicked the shit out of L. Light.
He did not kick
He
shit
fucking
Light
donkey
beat
kicked him.
Yeah.
He
Which,
donkey
again,
kicked.
I think is reflective of the show as a whole.
Well, there was really no
That's
fight.
right.
It got tied in the middle as they were both about to punch each other, and Matsuda called them and interrupted.
Matsuda, the king. Okay, speaking of
King.
which, he was pretty quick on his toes.
He was good.
Mhm.
That was some
played
that was
that
some really good
really
thinking.
well.
Because it's like he was there. He had the cards. Because it's like in case anybody's like, oh, I want to do this with her, he'd be like, okay, yeah, here's.
And
your
I'm sure
card.
on set when he's showing up, even with
He's
since
got to
he
have
has
like an
a-
ID
yeah.
or something. Like, yeah, I'm part of the crew. I'm here to help out.
Because especially because he wasn't her manager to begin
Yeah,
with. It's
but now
brand
he
new.
is.
So maybe some of the more regular people who work in the business are like, hey, yo, you're not what's her face
Yeah.
name insert here. You,
Plus, if they wanted to confirm his story, they could be like, oh, do you guys
Call the
know
agency.
him? Be like, yeah, you know him. He's her new manager. Because
He's the smartest dipshit I know.
it was also L coming in and be like, oh yay, Matsuda, what's up?
Yeah, like,
Oh,
he
they
immediately-
have the code words.
I love L doing his like college kid drunk voice. Hey, how's it going, Matsui?
I was the kind of person who'd be able to have a phone call with someone like that. Be like, he calls them, they pick it up, and they go, hey! Like, say one word, he's going, yeah, no, he's in trouble. He's with the Yatsuba group at all times. He's completely surrounded, 50 guns. We need to go and help him out. Hey! It's like,
One of the guys,
all from one word.
You could really go
One
for a
word.
glass of water right now.
Yeah,
one
one
of the guys,
word.
One of the guys with the guns has a kidney problem.
Yeah. One of them's getting married in 2 days. We got him now.
Sorry.
5'10". 6'2".
No, I misinterpreted that pause. Oh, he's 195 pounds.
I was the kind of guy to be able to get all of that from just one word.
Al could
Read the entire room.
Al could see it.
Yep.
Excuse me.
That was a loaded episode.
The harem
Yes.
distraction technique. Smart.
Good
Okay.
shit.
Also,
You want to distract a bunch of men? Give them a bunch of scantily clad women.
yeah, I also loved watching the screen and then turning to look at your faces, and Rhett was just sitting there like.
Yo, because they're all like, hey, yo, do you like Weddy? You like her even more now.
Yeah.
This fucking Black Widow.
Do you see why I say that she is the hot blonde of this show? Fuck Misa Amane. She's the hot blonde of this show.
Yeah.
When
You can
she's
have
got
a hot and a dumb.
boobs.
Weddy, love her.
She's got boobs, and we see more of her boobs.
Is that gonna be the? She's got boobs.
That's her tagline.
Hey,
Oh,
yo, I would be
God.
more upfront about, fucking her if she showed some boob, but nope, we've got to see Betty boob. So you want to know what? She's in first now.
No, I love Weddy.
Until
Who
I
are you
see
referring
some
to?
Misa. Until I see some Misa boob.
Wait,
You
Weddy's
got a
boob-
whole bunch of Misa boob this episode.
I didn't get to see enough.
The heart-shaped cleavage.
Nah, it was like a little line.
this is an
I
interesting
got
conversation.
fucking-
But I will say,
Low cut
I'll
belly
have any
button
conversation.
leg boob.
well,
That's what I
Are you
got.
kidding me? You've literally listened to us talk about cannibalism and the moral and ethical conundrums that brings up for 15
Dude, you
minutes.
could balance an apple on Weddy's cleavage,
well,
okay?
what I was about to say
I
is,
haven't gotten seen any of that from
all
Misa.
I'm gonna say about this is yes.
He has a girlfriend.
Weddy is fucking.
I do have a girlfriend.
Weddy's fucking hot.
Yeah.
As a woman, she's fucking hot.
Yeah,
I feel
love
like it's
Letty.
perfectly fine for women to call women hot and for
Yeah.
guys to
Oh,
call
yeah,
guys
are you
hot.
kidding?
I think it's perfectly fine.
I said
Joe's hot. We call Joe hot like every
That's
episode.
okay.
I blatantly stated that Aber is a fucking maniac.
I'm getting loud too, but because I'm very excited
Yeah.
about Woody. Do you see what I mean? I love her. She's my favorite. She's my wife. I love her.
I love how she's all like, "Oh, this is all they had." I
She-
love how
yeah.
she pointed out. I was like, "Yeah, no, they had one dude make the whole thing."
Yeah,
Triple
she's so-
encryption, like
she's
double
so
binary
mad.
password problems. What is this? Preschool? Like,
The
Yeah.
password is swordfish. It's
She's
always
so,
swordfish.
she's so mad. She's so mad that they're not giving her a challenge. I love her.
Fun fact, I recently just learned that like the scientifically proven, strategically most likely to be not guessed word in Hangman is zipper.
Really?
No, it's jazz.
Or jazz, excuse me, yeah. I remember it has Z's in it. It's jazz.
Because it's one vowel and it's a double Z.
Mm-hmm.
And it's only a 4-letter word. And a J. Who guesses J?
No one.
I'll guess J, but like as like my fifth or
Guess
sixth
J? No.
Your,
You gotta
your
go-
first,
you gotta get
your-
through all the vowels
your
first.
first 2, 3, maybe 4 guesses are like prominent words, like your vowels, obviously.
Prominent
maybe
words, you mean letters?
Sorry, letters.
Well,
and
I mean-
maybe you might go for like a G or an H.
G?
No,
Yeah, maybe like
you
an
go-
F
A
or
T
something.
You go
or
for,
S.
You
Yeah.
go for T, S, M, N, or L. Those are like the
You have
words.
a
L?
strategy for Hangman, don't you?
No, I just watch a lot of Game Grumps Wheel of
X,
Fortune.
Y, Z are like the last what letters you
Q.
ever guess.
If you
J.
guess Zach, if X is in it, congratulations, your word is xylophone.
Yeah, honestly.
Xavier.
Xanthosis.
Zanzibar.
Xenophobic.
Xanax.
What?
Xenomorph. Xenoverse, the video game.
Xenophile.
Xenoverse 2, the video game.
What the fuck's a xenophile? Or do I even want to know the answer to that
Sex
question?
with aliens.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
I mean, you
People
put
from
any
different
pronoun as
countries?
xeno in front of
Xeno, like if you know, like xenomorph,
Yeah.
xenophile.
Well,
Because it's a type of.
Xenophiliac.
It's actually interesting, Joe. The exam I took today was about paraphilias, so this is actually kind of relevant to the.
So
discussion
Matsuda.
that happened.
yeah. No, why are we talking about this?
Because
alien sex?
because we were talking about X, and we talked about xenomorphs, and then you talked about the.
I
I was
know
just
how
saying
I know
words
how
with
we got
X.
here, but I don't want to know. I don't know why.
Anyways, so do you think that Matsuda is going to get a pat on the back or a punch to the face when he gets back to...
Are you kidding me? You heard L.
Well, I
L
mean-
is not happy.
Al was kind of happy, but it's also set
He's
him up in a
upset
very
he's
good-
spaghetti.
This was a very...
Well, I mean, and it plus.
But L had to go outside
Yeah,
for this.
L had to go pick up the stretcher that had Iber on it in public. L was not happy.
Yeah, but like, who's looking at him?
No one, of course.
I mean,
but-
L goes outside a lot when he's reused.
And it doesn't matter.
Well, not
no
Ryuzaki,
one
but-
knows his
Yeah.
name.
Well, it's like he said. He's like, I'm not very happy about having to do this myself since we're shorthanded. He's not happy.
No one. It doesn't matter.
Also,
People say
can we
this.
just
I
talk about how
know.
A
fucking...
billion people have seen
Can
this.
we-
He doesn't
can-
want to dress up as a.
Can we just
person
talk
in
about how
ambulance.
fucking hilarious it was for Light to go... Okay, but I'm not here. But like...
If I was...
I mean, if
What?
I was, like, would I? I don't think I would. Maybe. I don't. It makes sense.
I thought he's just staring at L for the 2 minutes.
Yeah, honestly.
Like,
The
because I remember we
show-
talked about it. I don't know if it was last episode or episode prior, but like, it's not like the Light's a good guy. He's just himself without knowledge or power of.
He
the
never
devil.
had like it's like we said, or at least like you guys.
So
said,
this
he
is
didn't
the
have power
same
trip.
Light who's looking outside the window, going, "Damn, this
Life's boring."
this life is."
It
rotten."
goes all the way back to Joe on episode 1 when he said power trip, whoop, just like that.
Yeah.
This is L without that whooped power trip.
What you mean without that? Whoop. You said L.
They're like the same person.
They're not the same person.
What are you talking about?
They're not the same person.
Leah.
I
Leah,
love-
look in my eyes.
I see you.
Leah.
I
They're
see.
not they're the same person. I can't do
I
it.
That's gonna be it
I
for
was
this
crossing
episode.
my eyes.
I
That's gonna be
couldn't
it for
even
this
see your
episode.
eyes because
I was crossing my eyes.
We're gonna do
My
one
eyes were
more.
crossed.
Because the next episode is the
Fuck yeah.
proverbial new intro, which we have been teased about more than fucking Light and L kissing each other. So,
Oh, just you wait for the end, baby.
Oh Lord.
so that's gonna be it for us. Thank you for watching. We've been the Custodians. I'm Rhett.
I'm Gabe.
I'm Joe.
Have a good one.